Welcome along to the second and final part of our cruise on the beautiful MSC Divina. Today we're going to sample the delights of Greece, Turkey and Japan.
We're Rick and Adam, digital nomads who ditched the 9-to-5, sold everything and set sail for freedom.
These days you'll find us cruising the UK canal network on board our narrowboat, Serenissima.
When we're not on the water, we're slow travelling across Europe and beyond.
Living abroad, crossing oceans by ship, and embracing life as remote workers and explorers.
Subscribe and join us on board and abroad.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, it's about 1:15 and in a few minutes we shall be docking in Mykonos.
Yeah, the pilot boat has just pulled up, so the pilot is getting on board. And then it's quite a late arrival and departure here from Mykonos, I think 11 p.m.
Yeah.
We set up tonight.
So we're going to go and see what Mykonos Old Town has to offer.
Love that. We haven't even got our first line secured. And then two ferries just in a matter of literally 2 minutes just decide to just moor right next to us, making loads of quake. And those guys were struggling to get the line on.
So we were told all the way through this cruise that we would be tendering into Mykonos, so we'd have to anchor the boat in the harbour and then we'd have to get tender boats in. We even had to go and pick up tender tickets from reception yesterday. But we are here now. We're not at anchor, we are actually mooring, which is much better news for me because I don't like queuing for a tender. When you arrive in port in the afternoon, it's nice because you get to see your arrival into the port. However, everyone wants to get off the ship at the same time. You check that out.
See, when it's a morning docking, not everyone wakes up at the same time, so there's a kind of natural flow to it. Whereas this docking at 2 p.m, everyone's up, everyone's ready to get on.
It's quite cold. It's windy.
Yes, I was expecting very warm.
19 degrees.
Nice and comfy, got myself an armchair. And if you're wondering why it's so quiet, since the last filming, we went back to our cabin for an hour and a half and watched the massive view from the balcony. It was huge, and it's taken an hour and a half to go down to nothing. So that was time well spent because we just chilled in the balcony, and now we're first on the boat. Very pretty white buildings, as you'd expect from Greece. It's actually our first ever time on Greece soil.
Greek soil.
Greek soil.
It's
Never
lovely.
been to Greece before.
It's very windy.
I'm certain someone that would like this street.
Yes. My mother.
Am I right? She'll be nodding at the telly. Nice town, and we've managed to find some really quiet streets. So nice and pretty.
Beautiful.
But that, what you just seen, is the disadvantage of cruising into a small place like this. We'd heard it of Santorini, where we're going in a couple of days, that it's just ridiculously busy. But that's pretty busy behind us as well.
There's only one other cruise ship as well, and it's an
ambassador.
ambassador cruise ship. It's only 1,000 people, so it's imagine when there's more than that in peak season. It must be horrible to be here.
However, we found some nice places. I'd like to get that as an Airbnb.
Yeah, this is already on the list. Like, we haven't even discussed this, but we're definitely coming back here.
Well, we've got to sample a local beer, haven't we? Which is?
I'm going to have a mythos, because I've never had one and I'm in Greece. It's really nice. I've never had this before. I've seen lots of people drinking this in Greece on Instagram and things.
So it's not the local beer.
No, it's just
the Greek.
It's just Greek.
Nice cold beer. It just tastes like a summer barbecue at the beginning of summer, and it's October. Fresh, nice fresh taste. I'm getting looks.
I'm not giving you looks. You're just doing that thing again, like really specific. The mosquito. Good morning from Kusadasi.
Kusadasi. We are on an official excursion with MSC going to Ephesus, which is ancient Roman and Greek ruins from 900 BC.
Yeah.
First step on Turkish soil ever.
Yep.
It's got a really nice vibe. Oh, and have you ever wondered what 40 coaches look like, all stacked next to each other with no room to move? Have a
Yes.
look.
Because last 2 days ago very raining very bad in Ephesus, but today is a lovely day. The sun is shining, butterflies fly. Just a Saturday, Sunday is a weekend in Turkey. Today is a Monday.
We're following lollipop number 5. Just a 30-minute coach ride, and we're here, ready to go in.
And we've been told that you can't, there's nowhere to buy anything in there, so we get to buy drinks.
So we're waiting for people to go to the toilet, but there's a long queue, so we'll literally be waiting here for 10 minutes. Not the best start.
See every number on the little lollipops that they carry around, except number 5, which is our number.
Maybe she didn't like us, she just left us all. Do it yourself.
Adam's standing on a wall, that's why it looks the same height as me.
It's getting slightly silly now. She's honestly just left us.
I've got that guy.
See, I had him now, but nothing for a while.
The largest ancient city in Turkey, I told you. What are the British archaeologists, 1869? We have 2 spots in Ephesus. One is in front of this audience, the council hall. One is in front of the Roman Empire temple.
It's really good. So much of it here, like, it's huge.
Well preserved, really.
Yeah.
And the fact you can touch
You
it.
can just literally touch a column that's over 2,000 years old.
It's quite ridiculous. Like, only 20% of these have been uncovered, so 80% are still underground.
It's absolutely incredible. I can't believe that is so old. And they've put it back together like a jigsaw puzzle, and you can go and have a selfie next to it.
You touch everything. You go to so many sites and do not touch whatever you do. It's just like you're wandering around a village.
It is. It would be really nice to have it to yourself, though. It's quite busy.
Yeah, but they do it really well.
Yeah, they do.
It's the third biggest library in the world to be uncovered. Wow. Can't see any books left. I think they might have perished. We've got a bit of free time now to explore this library. It's really cool because she says to just keep your ear in, and she'll let us know when she wants us back. Which actually,
She's talking now.
doing it now.
Never stop.
That is true. She's a chatter. Nice. So she's telling me in my ear, "Number 5, come and meet me now." She's calling us Lucky 5.
Steps in Machu Picchu.
Hey?
These are like the steps in Machu Picchu, aren't they? Absolutely massive.
Bless you.
This is a shopping mall. There were like over 100 shops, and these big stone tablets show you what the shops sold. So wine and wheat.
We're at the open marketplace now. 174 shops surrounded this open bit. And pine trees, 200 years old.
Yeah.
Nice open space.
And the sea used to be just there. It's not anymore, because the river silted up. But yeah, this was a coastal city. We're now like 20 minutes away from the coast.
Huge theatre. 25,000 people could sit in that. It's been renovated, so we can't actually go in. Amazing. Coming to the end of the tour now. It's been great. Just 90 minutes in total. So we now get on the coach to some sort of craft making cottage, and that's quite common on these trips. They often drop you off somewhere to try and buy some local stuff. It's usually something just to enjoy before getting back to the ship. We'll see.
There's dogs all over the place. I can't resist them. They're sleeping puppies. Just live here. So we normally do one excursion per cruise because they're super expensive, and the rest of the time we sometimes book an excursion that isn't with the cruise line. So what's the website we use?
Viator or Get Your Guide.
Yeah, we sometimes do that, and often we'll just make our own way around.
So if the cruise ship arrives in a port that has a town attached, we generally don't need to do an excursion. However, this has been great, and it's an official MSC one, so you are guaranteed to get back to the ship in time. MSC, it's not as expensive.
Yeah, they come out about a third or half the price of some of the other cruise lines. We're always surprised at how cheap MSC ones are.
I think this was £80 each.
Yeah.
For a half a day tour. And that includes, I think it's a €40 entrance fee in here. So that's just 40 quid on top to get here as well.
Spider girl.
Oh, she's so clever.
Like this. And she is joining them together. And then,
So quick.
yes, she is done.
Very quick.
Not first time.
Cocoons from a moth, basically. Yeah, moth.
Yeah.
And each one is a mile.
Produces a mile.
Produces a mile of silk. One thread.
Apple juice. A cheese roll.
Hungry, so this is very welcome.
It's a silk one. Look at this. This is pure silk.
Rope demo.
Look at this. Light and dark. So no more silk this time. This is wool.
Carpets, madness.
We also have
It goes
small
on.
one like this for the wall.
And on.
The next ones are going to be for you.
It's a bit awkward actually. We kept getting asked which one we liked best and if we wanted things in different sizes.
Thankfully, we had the perfect excuse of we live on a small boat, we can't fit anything. But
They just left us alone after that. But everyone else is in there, like having to.
it's
like,
disappointing. It's now right. The excursion began at 8:45. It's now 1 p.m. But it was advertised as a 4-hour excursion. So we've now been told that we're not leaving here till 1:30. We're not going to be back at the ship till 2.
I don't know if it were leaving it until someone buys a carpet, to be honest. So Kusadasi, is that how you say it? Yeah. Is unexpectedly lovely. Really nice seaside town.
We just expect to be quite a minging port town where you had to get away from to see anything. But actually, it's so nice
Really
just
nice.
to be here.
It's a destination in its own right. Like there's some big hotels here. Feels quite upmarket. We certainly come back here.
Turkey. It's given us ideas for winter, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, you can see the ship behind us. We're going to go back on board. We have heard some news about tomorrow's port, Santorini, which has confirmed our fears.
Yeah, we're not getting off. So the lady, the tour guide said, well, you're in Santorini tomorrow and there are only 3 or 4 cruise ships, and she named them all. She said there will be about
6,000 people getting off ships.
tomorrow. She said unless you've got a tour already, get off very early because otherwise you'll have to walk up the big hill to get to Santorini.
Cable car,
rather
just
than
be
cable car.
chock-a-block. So, and we haven't got an official tour.
No.
And we had heard from people that actually Santorini it just gets so busy, like it's just not enjoyable. So it has kind of confirmed that for us. Well, that was interesting, getting back through the port to the ship.
You have to go through a lot of shops.
Bazaars.
Yeah, and then you get through them all, go through security, and then there's another one.
Took about 5 or 10 minutes, but
But we are back now. Presumably we've got to do security again now.
no, surely not.
I bet we do, but we have to do it on ship. Because that one,
No, because you either do it in port or on the... Well, we'll see.
we'll say now.
We need some food.
Yeah.
I'm getting slightly moody.
There was the security, by the way. And we were just saying, potentially, if we're not getting off in Santorini tomorrow, then there's a sea day, and
Next time
then we
we
get
go
off
yeah.
in Naples. We're not leaving the ship now for 72 hours until we get off properly.
Quite like that.
That might fill a lot of people with dread, but I'm excited by that. I do like this ship. It was good fun. So we'll see.
Hot dog and salad is a good compromise between healthy and unhealthy.
It's a little bit of a lot of things for me. Erring on the healthy side, though. The massive salad selection, which is what I love for lunchtimes. I would go around filming the whole buffet, but it really irritates me when I see other people doing it because I just get in the way. So just rest assured, there's so much choice. Vegetarian, gluten-free, vegan, whatever you want.
So we're at anchor today, which means we're not actually physically on a port, and people are being tended in on the lifeboats from our ship.
And there are a few ships in today. We can see one from the balcony, but I think there are some others on the other side as well. So Santorini will be very busy today, and the ship will be very quiet. And out of those two options, I'm going to go for the quiet ship. One thing we didn't mention is that this room service, the breakfast being brought to your room every day, is absolutely free because we are in a fantastic grade of cabin. There are 4 grades of cabin on the ship. So there is Bella, which is the bottom one, which means you do have to pay, I think it's €4 to have your breakfast delivered. There's Fantastica, which is what this is. There is Aurea, which is the one above this, which means that you get money off spa treatments. And there is Yacht Club, which means you get your own like lounge and bar and things and much bigger rooms.
And just a point about the time, you saw me ticking the time on this last night when we put it on the door handle, and we said 9:45 to 10 a.m. This arrived at 9:20. And that is something we found with all cruise lines, is you set your alarm. We set our alarm for 9 a.m. because just in case, we want to be dressed, because they do tend to deliver it early.
They do. I'm in my pyjamas today. But on the sea day, it was 15 minutes late. So you kind of never can tell.
Not that we're bothered, but we don't want
fine.
to be still in bed when there's a knock on the door. So the plan for today is just to chill out on board on a quiet ship. We're going to make use of our balcony with stunning views. Going to sit and read.
It looks gorgeous out there.
And just enjoy some sun. Might just wander around the ship and get a coffee.
I like watching just the tenders going backwards and forwards all day.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
But these are the favourite. We say sea days are our favourite days, but actually...
Yeah, sea days are really busy actually on the ship. It's nice when everyone's off and you can just kind of have the ship to yourself.
Yeah, so not much doing today.
Yes.
And that seems like a really good plan. Time to go up on deck and maybe do a bit of editing and just chill out. Maybe it's a bit dangerous, the bars are open up there.
We don't know whether they are yet. I'm sure they are though. We can let the cabin steward do the room as well.
We'll see what happens. Coffee first though up there, I think. And again, we'll use our private stairs. I don't realise how hot laptops get in the sun. You almost need sunscreen for them.
I can't even work mine because it gets too hot. I'm just literally sitting here Googling mats that you can put underneath them.
I don't think they deliver to the cruise.
No, I don't think so. Not for now, just for future reference.
Yeah. We're getting lots done, and I think it's time to order a cocktail.
Seems a bit wrong putting these down next to a laptop.
Absolutely not.
But that's the way we roll on a cruise ship. Tippy tappy and drinky drinky.
Classic pina colada.
Time to walk off some of those margarita calories was completing the filming for the full ship venue tour, which is available as a bonus vlog on our channel, so go check it out.
That view is pretty spectacular. What a nice day. I assure you it's only our second.
So far.
Can you see Santorini on the hill?
The wise thing.
Yeah, actually, I think we did the right thing, because about 2 hours ago, they stopped, the port of Santorini stopped tenders from going ashore.
Because there was too many people on the pier, is what they said. That's what the tannoy said. And it was shut for probably about 2 hours.
Yeah, so I think we did the right thing.
Yes.
There is a time and a place where we will visit Santorini properly.
I want to do it at night. So stay there for a few days when all the cruise passengers have gone away to see what it's really like.
Yeah, those will do.
More than do. Look at the view.
You know what we're like.
Look at the view.
It's like getting an isolated mooring on a cruise ship.
Lovely. Can you see where we would have had to walk? The zigzag that goes up the rock, and there was the cable car going up the hill next to it, and one coming down as well.
Well, that's been a nice couple of hours. I've caught up on the archers. And we're heading back to the cabin now to get changed for white night. And then we're going to head out and we're going to do some bowling.
Neither of us have got anything white though, have we?
Got a white t-shirt. I'll wear it unders. See you in a bit. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
Well,
both dressed in,
white-ish.
yeah, both dressed in blue. The same. Never mind.
Blue night. Just heading down now to the sports bar for a game of bowling. And a vodka Red Bull. €7 for a game. You just use your room key card. Let's have a go.
We weren't keeping score, but I think I probably won.
Bad for €7, quite fun.
Absolutely, it was all right. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. The balls are really tiny. They're like
It's very weird.
handballs, like
With no finger holes.
no finger holes. It's just like throwing a cricket ball or something. Very strange.
Chuck it down and hope for the best. So, rest of tonight, we said we were going to give you some flavours of Japan. Well, the cruise isn't going to Japan, as you might have guessed. We've booked into the other specialty restaurant tonight, which is a sushi.
It's called Galaxy.
So we shall go there, maybe have a couple more beers or drinks.
So that is a Swarovski crystal staircase. I think they're on every single MSC cruise ship. They're on every one I've been on. You feel very grand walking up and down it. It's all about lighting. Like lots of the other bars are lit by really bright LEDs, and it's not very relaxing. This is quite subdued, and there are LEDs, and it is quite bright, but it's not like any of the others. Some of the others are like being on stage.
Casino bar. Cheers.
We made some friends.
We did. Wow. Good morning, welcome to our final sea day of the cruise. This afternoon, really. You may have noticed that we didn't film any sushi last night. That's because, as you can see, we're having a very good time in the casino bar with some nice new friends, and we didn't make it.
It went on
and on and on. Someone's feeling a bit worse for wear. So we booked it for lunch on this sea day instead. Yeah, see whether it stays down. So the specialty sushi restaurant is up there in that. And interestingly, they clear away the tables about 10:30 p.m. and it becomes the nightclub.
It's a very good view. We've just learned that it's a taster menu, so we get everything on this list. It's a good selection.
We hope you enjoyed joining us for this week-long adventure on the beautiful MSC Divina.
We've had an absolutely amazing time. It's absolutely flown. We can't believe a week has already gone by.
And weirdly, you can see behind us maybe a clue as to where you'll see us next.
Yes, we have gone on about Venice for long enough. And finally, we are going to go there and you're going to come with us.
If you like what you've seen, please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help our channel, but it's free for you to do.
And please do comment. We do all read every comment and we do always reply. Until next time in Venice, bye.